All right. We're going. Okay, so I think that this is going to be a relatively easygoing. I am just going to decorate a few things up and maybe build a fishing spot stream. I did some research before getting into this. Hello. How is it going? I did some research. I cannot get every single biome's fishing stuff into this area because it relies on biomes and you cannot create biomes within where they aren't meant to be on the map. Basically, the biomes are all actually locked to these regions. However, certain water is special, and certain water can be moved and made into ponds. So now, it's just a question of, I made a list. One form of water I have not found the biome for, so I can't get, but I can at least make a hole for it. And it's just a matter of deciding where I want to put this fish pond. I also think I want to make, like, little farming nooks for monster spawns, like, properly. In order to do that, I'm going to be removing my current mushroom farm and replacing it somewhere else. But that's a whole other thing, speaking of which. Grab everything in here. At least what's floating, and I'll leave the rest, it's fine. Okay. So, there's a lot to do, and quite frankly, I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble deciding where to even start. Probably I should start with some kind of layout and some kind of intent for where I want to place this fishing area. I need to make multiple ponds, I believe. I haven't seen anything that discusses that as a direct question, but every single image I've seen of people like, here is my pond setup, has them separated. So I don't actually know what happens if you put regular water in the same hole as some other kind of liquid. It spreads relatively quickly, but not instantly, so there might be a little grace period. Honestly, not sure. Okay, so the thing is, I'm gonna look at my bird's eye view map real quick. So this is a little project I've got going where I'm making a museum of biomes, but that is for something else, and I don't want to put my fishing pond that way. Let's see. My fishing guy is right here because I was kind of treating this as my main, like, central fishing area, just because it's a convenient lake that happens to be right there. However, that's not going to necessarily work for making a fishing area per se. I could kind of just focus it down in this area here and kind of create my fishing area in this segment. I'm just gonna have to close a few things off and maybe expand some space. So, okay. It's a thought, it's an idea. And I have to figure out exactly what sort of shape I want it to be in, because I saw some really neat shapes, but I did not study any of them or copy any of them for the sake of, like mimicking it. So. Got my fisherman here. Let's see. What's gonna be the most reasonable way to go about this? Goodness, I don't know. Okay. I need 6 pond segments for special water. I don't necessarily need a special segment for not special water. Well, I guess let's just kind of open some space up, too. Also, the ponds don't need to be big. Frankly, you need a single hole in order to fish from. And that's just fine. However, whoops, dang it, messed up. There we go. I like the idea of slightly more sizable ponds. Right now I'm just kind of getting an area open. So that's 5 sets of 3. That's 15 across. I probably should have, like, plotted and mapped out an idea of a region. Because as of right now, I am winging this so hard. I am winging this so far. It's very, very hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that is a roughly even split. So if we do 7... Not sure. Hello. I'm trying to get fancy with a pond setup, but I am winging this and not sure what I'm doing. It's basically just that. Never sure what I'm doing. You know what? I think I want grass. I'm gonna go get some more grass, because it's pretty. Now, that being said, I could kind of set it up so that I've got biome-specific blocks around each pond. It's not necessary in order to make the ponds function, but it could be thematically nice. So, let's see. The kinds of ponds that I can make are the acid water from the larva hive, and I do not want to put larva ground down, thank you very much, but I will gladly put clay in. Larva hive block, no thank you. Clay, I can do clay. Mold water from the mold dungeon, which I don't really want to do, but I'll put around maybe stone. Shimmering water, which is the shimmering crystal frontier. I have used all the crystal blocks that I currently have, so I'm not going to do anything with that necessarily as of yet. Something from the passage, haven't found that yet. Seawater, which is going to be the beach blocks. And lava, which I can use desert blocks for. Okay. So, right now I can broadly do 4, and I could leave space for 2 more. The question is, how do I arrange it? How do I array them? Honestly, I wonder if I just want grass block. Okay. Woof. I feel like I have no good ideas right now. And it's a bit of a mess. So, I think what I want to do, actually, is kind of, yes. Oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure that the Easter event is currently on in this game, and that's why there's little flowers everywhere. I do like them. I like the flowers. They're very nice. I haven't seen any eggs yet. I'm assuming there might be, but not currently. Not currently in any such luck. Okay, so let's see. Hold on. If I do one more in each direction, perhaps? Maybe? Because I am kind of shrinking it down by bordering it in fancy grass. So basically, the more space I start with, the better. Yes. Okay. Missed a spot. There we go. Okay. Let's assume that I'm going to start with these. Let's go ahead and put the clay blocks down here. God, it looks so different with the pretty flowers lining everything. Okay. This is not how they're gonna look forever. It's not gonna how they look forever, but, I like them. Okay, this one doesn't have flowers. It really is. I don't have any lamps or lanterns up in here, and that is definitely gonna be something that is gonna change. For right now, however, let's see. Okay. I think that I want more grass. Just in general. There we go. First of all, I want dirt block to make a path. Second of all, grass. Okay. All right, let's see. It's a start. Okay. Gonna give it, I believe I gave it a double wide, yeah, I gave it a double wide side thing. So what I want to dig is about here. That's gonna be interesting because there's water there that's gonna try really hard to go upwards. Alright, last bit, here we go. You know what? Let's just go ahead and widen it, who cares? Let the water flow. Why not? Okay. Okay. That's a, oh. It's complaining about food. Eat a ton of mushrooms, because that works, and okay. So, 2 ponds started. Got more to go. And I think what I want to do is have a kind of central area, which means it's time to dig out this region and then block it off again. Okay, here we go. That'll work. Some people get really, really decorative. I've seen some absolutely gorgeous reworks of their central, like, platform area, the main hub that you start from. They've got the glowing trees, they've got, like, the ground completely reworked, they've got water around it. It is really pretty, some of the stuff I've seen, and I'm just sitting here like, man, I'm just doing, like, boxes. Alright, let's see. Speaking of boxes. Need to figure out distances! Okay, so I want there to be kind of the central hub type area. Okay, okay. It's best I can do, at least. Now, here's the thing. If I have these two areas here that are basically 1, 2... I'm off. 1, doop, 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 2, doop, 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 3, and a line. Oh god, I'm all over the place here. Let's see. Central hub. Let's kind of do that. Kind of do that. Kind of continue that a little bit. Give it a double wide grass bit. Okay. Continue the path downwards. Alright. Okay, okay, okay. How do I want this to go? Exactly. I think that I want it to open up there. Okay, hold on. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then one more. Okay. Three. Get a bit more out there. Okay. One central block. The question then becomes, how do I do the, if I do this in the center, and then I either fill it with some other water, or I just put greenery and plants in it, either way, could work. Hold on. I'm just gonna tuck in some corners. Then what follows is it has to kind of continue down that way the same way it did this way. Yeah, it does look like a face so far. I am trying to achieve central fish pond that looks really pretty. A central series of fish ponds. And I have to fit 6 in. And I have no plans and no ideas. So I am, I sure am doing something. I don't know what. Honestly, I think that I want the corners tucked in on all of them, just so they're not so blatantly square. So I'm just gonna round them off. Because there are 6 forms of water that can actually be transported and retain their qualities and properties. At least to some extent. So I can't have a pond for every single biome because this game doesn't allow that, but, oh, rounding them made him look more like eyes. Ha. Yeah. Yeah, rounding them made him look more like eyes. Okay, well, I could just do, like, docks off of the center points here. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it for now. I'm just gonna leave it for now and hope for the best. Okay. So yeah, I can do 6, which means that I need to arrange 6, and I'm kind of wanting to do it almost in a circular manner. But I'm trying to offset it a little bit, like, so it's not just 2 rows of 3, because that seems just a little bit boring to me. I want to do something more or something else with it. However, I am at a little bit of a loss for precisely how to go about that. So I am winging this so hard. And hoping for the best. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna have to put a pond about here-ish. Alright. So these things, I currently have a, let's see. I currently have a dirt... let's count that too. No dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 by 8. Alright. I think this side should be the 8. So, adding in 1 or 2 for, usually 1. For the grass, maybe another 1 here. Oh god, it's so difficult. Why is it so difficult? Alright, let's call it 1, 2. For the grass. 1, 2. That's 7, 8. Should have 9 probably. I think. It's certainly something so far. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. You know what? They might be slightly different sizes just for the sake of symmetry. Whatever. It's fine. It'll be okay. Okay, if I do this, then I'm definitely going to want to create my dirt path around it. Okay. I am feeling my way through this bit by bit. So, there's that. Here's a bit of grass. All the way around. Alright, what am I looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, I need to widen this a little bit if I want it to be roughly even with the others. Because, yeah, those were 7 by 8 and this is 6, so 7 by 6. So what I need to do is actually heighten this about that. I'm gonna need to do a bit more there just so I can go across with this. Dang it. I cannot zoom out the camera, but I can bring up the map and zoom that in. If you want to, like, look at something very specific. Oops, dang it. Well. Easy dig, easy replace. Dang it. Whew, easy dig, easy replace. Okay. Alright, so right now the map looks something like this. It's a bit of a mess. But you know what? Something might be happening, I don't know. Let's see. I think that I'll make this one... I think I'll make this one the deserty one. Why not? This one will be my lava pit. Put it in the corners. No! Downwards. Alright. So there's my lava pit. Heckin'. Okay. Kind of, make this more. Oh. Okay. Little center park area. Alright, now I need to do this on the other side, and it's gonna be interesting trying to make this as symmetrical as I can. So... Oh, yes, mushrooms. Munch munch. Okay. So, I need to line a path up with the bottom of this, so that much is easy. Okay. So basically, boom, boom, just in case. And that actually accidentally lines up perfectly with my door to the meadow area. Didn't even plan it. Didn't even math it out that well, and yet, pure dumb luck, it happened. Now that being said, the tunnel to the meadow area is about to get seriously cut into. So, could be moot point anyway. Let's see. So yeah, I've got one string of grass, and then I've got my, probably stone on this side. I'll put my, horrible, horrible mold water here. Okay, let's go. Right. Okay, so that needs to be, need to have a clear path here. And then the clear path needs to continue to down. Roughly. Okay. Okay. Clear path. 2 down. That should be correct. Just real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think that should be right there. I'm gonna double check that real quick. Hold on. Am I lined up? If I don't move my mouse, except to go forward, and okay, it's lined up with that. Yeah, okay. Yep, that is where that should be. Crunch. Okay. Alright, now here's the fun part. I need to dig that out. Goodbye. Tunnel to the meadow area. It's gonna have to be put further back. Alright, let's see. How many do I have? I've got a 1, 2. This will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I need one more row in order to get just grass on the other side of it. And then if I want to put path on the other side of that, which I have on this side, so if I want to mirror it, then I better do it. Okay, path on the other side. Boom, done. Okay. Diggity. And diggity. The digging is definitely very satisfying. Just the doom, doom. Alright. Whoops. Gonna have to fix that in a second. One thing I do slightly wish I could do with the shovel is sometimes I only want to dig one spot, but the big shovel can only dig big. It's not a big deal or anything, I just wish, you know? Okay, so there's that. I probably need to block it off here as well, but I'm gonna worry about that after I figured out my sizing and everything for this whole thing. About to ask about the shovel size things. Because, like, the less powerful shovels dig 1 square at a time. But they're also less powerful, so it takes longer to dig that 1 square. I do wish that I could toggle sizes. Like, if I could go, okay, with this powerful shovel, I want to dig 1 square. Or maybe if it's too difficult to do, like, different directions and everything, it toggles between 1 square and this full 3x3. That would be okay. I can work with that. But I do wish I could dig just 1 square at a time sometimes, because angling it is a little difficult sometimes. Yeah. It is only slightly inconvenient, and mostly just in that regard. In terms of it is gonna get stuff done, yeah, it does get stuff done. Okay. So we want those pretty much done. And we want center point is about here. Doop-da-doo. Okay. And then after that, let's see. These get a double wide grass border at the tops, but single otherwise. Right. I need to clear some dirt. And sand. Oh, look, little pond of water. That might have to go. It depends on... maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. More? More space? Oh, definitely. If nothing else, I'd like the thing that Terraria does, where if you have a stronger block and you just want to replace a weaker block with it, you can just one-click do that. You don't have to mine out the... Like, if I wanted to replace a dirt wall with a stone wall, or something like that, or a grass block, I would just go, boop, and it would just instantly replace, excavate the dirt block, give it to me, put the grass block in. Like, I do miss that. Terraria is nice for doing that. let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Now, is it 7 or 8 wide? I can't remember. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's 8 wide. And then 7 tall. Okay, okay. But yeah, the replacement feature would be nice. Da, 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 da. However, that being said, I understand if, just for coding reasons, that's not feasible in this game just because it's built differently, you know? Different games built different ways. I am not a game maker, I am not a coder. I do not know how these things work or what the limitations precisely are. So as much as I might be like, I wish this was a thing, you know? I don't know what your, I don't know what your code base is. I don't know what's going on under the hood. Oh, I gotta replace a whole bunch there. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Dup. D, 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 D. Alright. Genuinely do not know at this point if I have the correct dimensions. I'm gonna have to stop and count again because I am full of doubts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Nope, one more. I need one more, which unfortunately means I am gonna have to cut out some stuff. Da, 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 da. Oh well. Okay. That's a start, I think. Let's see. They look like they're sized about right. Unfortunately, I want some very particular tiles to potentially go into these. So right now they're just going to be, unfortunately, gaping holes because I don't have the tile or the material for it, I think. Do I have... No, I used everything single crystal block I had to make my farm area for crystal. Right. Okay. Okay, so that's that in that case. I do want a 3 square grass area going down this, though. Just because it would be nice. You know what? I think it can kind of go around a corner here. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Nah! It's mostly good about just recognizing that you're on a roll of putting things, you know, on the lower level of this thing. Occasionally, though, you misclick. It's very possible to do so. Okay, so the way that works is I've got those. I'm gonna have to get another door for that. And then quite frankly, it just kind of walls off here. So I'm perfectly happy to do so. Okay. What do I have up here for that? Well, kind of a moot question just a bit because I've got, it opens into my, other areas. So, it's really not that big of a concern. Okay. Oh yeah. Every single thing that gets added is... I can't even guess how many hours of planning, building, testing, making sure it doesn't glitch out something else. All that great stuff. So, you know, fair's fair. If making the blocks replaceable or making the shovels toggle up and down in size would, at initial like use or launch or whatever, potentially make something else completely break down, then fair enough. I don't want to break the game. I'm not that desperate for shovel convenience. But heck it, if they ever do manage to make it work, that'd be great. I'd love it. I'd be very happy. There we go. Okay. Time to make this really pretty. Dum da 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 da. I'm pretty sure that worm was crawling on nothing just there. But it was a blink and gone again moment. Okay, 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 okay. And from there, I need to do a strip here-ish. And, okay, that is gonna run into that, so that's a bit of a problem. This pond is gonna have to be cut off. Yeah, I'm just gonna fill this one in. It's just a little bit too in the way. Okay. So with that, we've got that walled in here. Gonna wall it in across here. And also I'm gonna fill in this, this gap because I don't need it. And if I need to add a gate or a door or something like that, I will. Okay. All right. Until I make a door for this, I'm just gonna boop right there. So I need a door. Another one to kind of match that. I've got... Well, I don't necessarily need one. One is plenty, but... Okay. So... I want to put a wood bridge here, I think. Just to make it easy to run up and down this area very, very quickly. Let's kind of angle these in just a bit. There we go. That's something. I don't know if it's good, but it's something. Okay. Now, I need 4 different kinds of liquid. I need, at least 1 different kind of flooring or something like that for the crystal one. Crystal water. I need to find the mold dungeon. I'm not quite sure where that is. It's probably in the wilderness area. And I need to decorate the hell out of this as well. So... Did I ever find anything that was like a mold dungeon? I don't know that I ever did. There was wood, there were stone areas there. That was a maze, that was not mold, necessarily. That was the, mushy, slime guys. I've wandered pretty far, but... Mold dungeon. I could have gotten up to the edge of one and kind of noped and gone away from it, is the thing. So I'm genuinely not sure because I cannot tell if I have mold blocks or anything on here, visually speaking. Oh, the map is huge. I can zoom this far out, and that's what I've explored. I don't know how far it actually goes. I don't know how much, you know, quote-unquote dead space there is around the edge of the map in theory. So I'm genuinely not sure how far I'm gonna have to go for certain things. This game is, physically expansive as far as things to explore, places to go. It's insane. I haven't even fully explored this core area. There is so much. It's ridiculous. And this is my tiny little home base. Look at it. It's all spread out and sprawling here, but, oh, it goes so far. Everything goes so far. Anyhow. Yeah. Alright. I think I'll go for the things that I know I can get very, very certainly. I can easily get a bucket of, ocean water. So I think that's going to be my first thing I do, is I'm going to put away some blocks real quick. And then I'm going to go get my bucket and get my ocean water from the bucket. I just need to remember where I put the bucket. It's become a distinct question. Right. Could I have put the bucket up here? Possibly. As if it were supply. No. Bucket is not there. Okay. So this is going to be interesting because I know I have one, but I think I only have one. And I don't know where one bucket went. Here it is! Bucket! It is full. I need to empty it. Okay, I think I can empty it in here. Yeah, that emptied it. Okay. Okay. So, easiest thing in the world. Waypoint, waypoint. Wait for game to load. No! I hate those things. I really do. Is it dead? It's dead. Good. Alright, ocean water. Achieved. Okay. Down I go. So, ocean water goes here. And it very slightly glows, so that is already illuminating the area. I will add more illumination, but for right now, very pretty, very nice. Okay. Fishing spot number 1, ocean water complete. This, I was going to put the acid water from the larva caves. Now, the thing is, those are here-ish, and I know for a fact, yeah, I can get them there. So, I think what I need to do is I need to take my minecart, because that will get me to them and I can stop it and then head back with it. So no teleport for that one. Minecart only. Alright, and then we go until we see this weird yellowy, mucky looking clay water. Apparently that's acid water. I never knew that. I just figured it was like some kind of clay water. Those are clear. Ah, there it is, there it is. Alright, all we need. Boom. Yuck water. Okay. Lava we can get relatively easily in the desert. I'm just gonna have to go down and run around until I find lava. teleport around. Zoom, zoom. Nope. Incorrect. This way. Okay. Lava. Not lava. Acid. Acid water. Oh god, it looks horrible. Alright. But it's something. Okay, we've got that. And I might put regular water in these just because... Well, because. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. Just a convenient little watering hole here, and decorate the central area with that. Okay. Now this is for mold water. And this is for lava. Let's go get that lava. Now this is going to be a big run around the desert, because while I know roughly where lava is, I still have to get there. I have not gone fishing in lava yet, so I think once I get the lava, I'm going to have to test it out at some point. Okay. Right, what's the nearest lava pit? Looks like it's probably that one right there. Because all the orange bits are actually the mossy flower things, I think. So the nearest lava pit, I'm going to have to go around this giant maze to that. Alright, let's go. I am not dealing with those. I'm just booking it. Oh! He almost got me. God, I hate how far those knives go! Jeez. Oh, there's special fish all over. Every biome has its own fish. And all of them can be used in cookery. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Well, I can use the magma slime, so I will take it. Thank you very much. Oh hey, a Grim Hood. Okay. Let's get a bucket of lava. Absolutely nothing can go wrong with that. Okay. So, I think gotta dig my way through this. I'm trapped a little. But I'll take it. I'll take the ore and everything. Whoa! There was a buggy thing. There was a fire moth. Alright. I do not need to deal with that, thank you. Get lost. Go away. No, don't hit me! Don't go for me! Don't go for me! Oh, you little bugger! Get lost, get lost, get lost! Oh, God. Nope. Alright. I'm just trying to peacefully transport a bucket of lava and everything is attacking me. That's all I'm doing. I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm not looking for issues. Alright, run back home. Run like hell back home. Back in the cart. There we go. Okay. Now, I fear that the mold water is going to be the hardest to find, because to my memory, I've come across, in the course of playing this, one very small mold spot in the area of the wilderness. And at the time, I was afraid it would spread, so I destroyed it as best I can and filled the water in. Now, I'm pretty... Whoops. Overshot. I'm pretty dang sure that, that I can find more. When I looked this up, it said that the mold water comes from the quote-unquote mold dungeon. The one spot I found was definitely not a dungeon. You would not call that a dungeon. It would be silly to call it a dungeon. So... it follows that there is more to find somewhere. Oh, look at that lava spread. Look at that glow. I just have to find it. I just have to figure out where it is. And then it goes here. So, to that end, it's, I think it's exploration time, unfortunately. So, let's see. I think the easiest, quickest way is probably to use the teleport, get up here, and I could be wrong, but right now my gut says go this away. It could be literally anywhere up there. Let's try here first. Yeah. I don't think that, just going back to, like, the Special Fish Stardew Valley comparison, I don't think there are the equivalent of, like, Stardew Valley's seasonal or, like, super big special fish. But there is the thing where it's, like, you go fishing in the lake for these things. You go fishing in the ocean for these things. It's more along those lines. Just gonna pick up all the dodo eggs that I absolutely do not need because I have so many of them. So yeah, special fish in that, definitely fish that you are not gonna find, in any other region. I need my defense squad up. This is gonna get really dangerous really fast. I will take a tree. I can decorate with that. Always. Okay, so... water. Whoa, okay, something's moving under the ground. Don't like that. I do love how quickly I can mow through the blocks that once took me several hits to get through. Okay. That's a gap. I know for a fact I've gone this way before. Just because it's wide open. And I've left debris everywhere. And it's fully explored this direction, but it's like, okay, if there's a gap, I'll take a gap. Okay. Alright, I also need to upgrade my various weaponry and summon stuff. They're taking care of things pretty handily here, but I did run into a problem when I did that last boss. Okay, let's see. Green Easter egg. Oh, I found an Easter egg. Cool. Do I get eggs by killing enemies or something? Alright, let's see. Okay. That's a terrible trap waiting to happen. I just need to start mowing my way through these things because, quite frankly, I don't know where I'm gonna... Ah! Mold dungeon! Mold dungeon! Heh! Found it! Alright, now it's just a problem of getting through it. Let's go. Once we've taken care of a few other problems outside. Okay. Mold dungeon. Jackpot indeed. Alright, and there's water right here, so immediately I've got mold water. Cool. And a pretty spiffy shooting position. I'm just fish in a barrel. Okay. So if we want to go into the molded dungeon, we're just gonna have to create a way in. Now, do I really want to go in and leave a way out? Well, we're doing it. Green Easter egg. Let's go. Okay. Now, I do take some sort of status effect when I'm in the mold dungeon, is a thing. Oh, the tentacle arm things, those are repeat monsters from, like, the ocean biome. They're just colored differently. And I've seen the mold zombies in that small mold area before that I found. That's the reason why I got rid of it, is because they kept spawning there and I was getting a little sick of being blindsided by them every time I walked past. You know? Alright, what does that do? Movement speed, okay. Okay, the mold thing is just, it slows down your movement speed, which is annoying, but not a huge issue. It's not like I'm losing health. Okay, there are a lot of mold zombies. Okay. Okay. That's blocked. You can't get to me. Fun explanation for why the mold zombies are slow, though, in that it affects you, too. Everything gets to be slow here. Nice. Got it. Okay. Green Easter egg. I'll take it, I guess. Yeah, I can't really dodge very well. Everything is slowed down. I'm up to 10 stacks of slowdown, whatever that might mean. Well, whatever the case, I am definitely getting XP out of this. I wonder if 10 is the maximum. Okay. Here's the thing. Can I start to break mold blocks? Yes, I can. Okay, my little fire brigade is gone. I need them back. My inventory is also full, so that could be a bit of a problem. Dang. Oh yeah, no matter what, whenever you explore, you're gonna run across stuff that wants to combat you. What was that spinny triangle? I saw that in the boss fight. Where did that come from? I don't know. Okay, didn't like it. Anyway. My inventory is so very full. So very full, and quite frankly, I don't know. I could go through this. Let's go see what the center is like. I want that treasure chest. Okay, guys, fire at will. Oh, missed. Got the treasure chest instead. Okay. Blocked. Oh, right. Well, time to go across. Ow, stunned. Okay. Fuzzy egg! Hatchable. Sure, I'll leave a carrot seed behind. I'm good on that. Okay. Ha. Yep. Oh god, look at them all. Okay. You know, I think that we're probably okay at this point. I've got the mold water, that's important. I've got a weird moldy fuzzy egg that I am definitely going to incubate and hatch, and what could possibly go wrong. And at this point, I think I just want to get out of here. Now, one thing I am going to do on my way out is I am going to destroy this bridge that I made, or at least one end of it. Because I do not want an invitation for them to all get out and go running amok out here. So. Alright. Thing I gotta do is, here's my recall. Time to go home. Very nice thing for the size of this map, the fact that there's teleport options. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go see what the green Easter eggs get me as well. Fuzzy egg! Let's go. Let's go talk to... Look at him in his little Easter bunny outfit. He looks horrifying. Wonderful. Alright, Easter workbench. I need to find brown, rose, gray Easter eggs and a large golden egg. What? Oh no, I need to find... Oh no, the green ones were just being found up there. Okay, brown is probably dirt. Rose and gray are most likely clay and stone, if I had to guess. I'm gonna have to go and kill a whole bunch of stuff, aren't I? Oh no. Okay. I had other things on my mind for getting things done, but I want that Easter workbench. Okay. Flower vessel. Hold on a second. I need to do a little... Pet is at max level. Okay, fair enough. You know what? In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and put any further pet pellets and other things in here in case I want to level up a different pet. Because I could, you know, if I wanted to. Oh, fungi seeds. Cool. Oh, right. I need more of the, Ooh. Level 16 and minion damage increased. Cool. That might be better than what I have. However, for right now, it's not going to be a thing. Those get sold. I need more mold blocks, unfortunately, because I need to grow fungi in my garden. How many mold blocks do I have? Those automatically deposited. I actually probably have enough mold blocks to make a fungi garden bed, so I should probably do that at some point. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, more pet pellet. Away you go. So the green Easter egg needs to go somewhere. Until such a time as I can use them. This is not organized at all. But it's what I've got. What level is this? Level 10. Okay. I can do better. I can do better. This is critical hit chance on a 3 set. What I need is more Grim Hoods, and unfortunately, I think I found that in the big scary mushroom, puffy mold dungeon. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go and clear that out. Right. Until then, time to put a few valuables away. Okay, that goes there. Eggs go up here. And seeds are gonna go over there, but a whole bunch of other stuff to do. First of all, the thing that I started this entire quest running around and trying to achieve, mold water. Isn't it just the worst? Okay. The mold water is in. My last ponds are, one is unachievable right now because I have not gone far enough. It's like it's like the last biome you get to explore, I believe. The other is the crystals, and I have come across a couple places with the crystals. But the crystals are, still a little tough to break. I don't think I can break the walls. I think I've managed to break floor at best. Okay. Okay. So. It's time, real quick, to do a, 4x6. A little addition of mold blocks, so. That'll do. That'll do. And then I need to go and till them and also see how many more Pafungi seeds I have. I never upgraded my hoe because I so rarely use it. Because basically once you till a section, it stays tilled. It doesn't go away. Whoops. Unless you deliberately untill it. So it's never been a thing where it's like, oh, I need to upgrade this for something more powerful and easier to, like, till up huge swaths of land at the same time. It's always been like, nah, I'm gradually adding garden beds. I don't need to worry about very much. Okay, Pafungi seeds. And then I do need to water them. Honestly, I should probably just go ahead and do my entire garden area while I'm here. So, let's do some gardening. Let's get some garden XP. Don't need coral wood seeds. I should probably set up a coral wood farm though. Don't need root seeds. Okay. So the first thing I need is no. Okay, bomb peppers and glow tulips. Let's do this. I'm afraid one day I'm gonna accidentally one-hit break those wells. I don't necessarily need them as much anymore, but I like having them. So I don't want to break them. But the day will come, I will be too powerful, I will misclick, and it's just gonna go up, and then I'm gonna have to replace it. Oh well. I've already done it with the torches a few times. Glow tulips. And, watering cans. Hold on a second, I thought this could, No, it doesn't do areas, that's right. It just does a lot more of them at a... No, wait! Did I get the wrong watering can? What the heck? I've got the large watering can, that's what it does. Okay, that's why I thought it was strange it was only doing one at a time, and I was like, oh no, I must be misremembering. No, I'm a doofus. I'm just a doofus, that's all. I grabbed the wrong thing. God, okay. Okay, did that, Grubpock, and, Heartberry. I'm at the point where I don't necessarily need all of these ingredients. Like, by and large, I've got so many of these. However, I can, like, put them in and feed my animals with them. Ooh, I should go get one of those llamas, and I should move my turtle over here because I never go and take care of it. And that is a problem. So that's another thing. With the fishing areas brought in a lot closer, or at least some of them, I might actually fish more often. Which is going to be good because I need to feed my turtle with kelp, and kelp is one of the things that you just kind of get from fishing. Alright. Karak and Bloatot. Let's go. You know what's fun about this game? The more you explore and the further you go, the further you want to go, but also the more you have to bring home and take care of here. It's just never ending. It's like, hey, I've got new seeds, I've got a new crop that I can grow, I've got new wood that I can cultivate. I'm gonna be over here for a while doing that. Okay. Got those. Pupaya and pine grapple. Let's do the papaya first. They're so ridiculous. It's like, hey, do you want something that makes you better at ranged combat? We're calling it a pupaya. You want something better at melee combat? It's called a pine grapple. It looks like a hand. Let's go. Okay. Okay, so that got me Lunicorn and Lunicorn Seed. Unfortunately, I usually get like 1 seed per plant, which on the one hand is good for like keeping your numbers up. On the other hand, it very much requires you to constantly go back out and get more seeds if you want to plant more stuff. Which, you know, intentional on the game's part, I'm sure. But god damn it. It can't just, like, stack up here? Really? Ah, well. Okay. I've got more and more stuff. More and more stuff. Okay. We'll go in here. We'll go put stuff away so that the fiber and a couple other things go. And we're gonna put things in my cooking area, including my giant dugout pantry. There we go. Right. Put my mold blocks back. I don't need them anymore. I've got my my one fungi farm area. Boom, done. Right. At this point, I need to go and get glowy crystal water. Which means going all the way through the desert to there. Because I believe that's the closest instance I have found of it. I want to say. No, I did find... I think I found... No, that's the mold area. That's the mold dungeon. I swear I found a crystal up here. Yeah, it's a long run no matter what, and I think I almost preferred the desert just because I've got slightly more open space. Yeah, gotta finish it, gotta finish it. Okay, so I need some crystal blocks in order to line it, to really make it look nice. Maybe some crystal things to decorate it. I haven't gotten that far yet, but I need the water. Alright. Okay. I don't have anything that I don't want to bring. I need to get rid of some valuables. Hold on. Quick stop at a dwarf. I need to see a dwarf about some shinies. Right, valuables chest. Here you go. Sell it. And then put my... No. Put my stuff away. Okay. And now, we go. Hold on. Would it be... I think it might be smarter and faster to just take the teleport out towards the desert. Because then I just teleport egg back, and I don't have to worry about leaving my minecart behind. Oh god, someday I'm gonna have to expand my rail system. And just dig and tunnel out even further in every direction except for the water, because that would be ridiculous. But I need to somehow dig my way through here. It's just that I'm gonna have to go around these giant structures because I accidentally put myself on heading straight for them. I did that a couple of times doing this, doing one in this direction. I had to go around one there. I'm gonna have to create a tunnel probably going north around that. Ooh, wait. I think there might be a closer crystal area right there if I aim for that. Maybe? It's a little hard to parse for sure what the colors mean, but I think that might be smarter. I need to go north around that and then over. And just hope for the best. Alright, still gonna take the, I'm still taking the waypoints. Let's do this. Let's get the shinies. Ah! My little avatar has stopped bouncing. Well. Unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do about that right now. Without, like, closing and restarting a whole bunch of stuff, and that interrupts the game, and I'd have to, like, bring Windows up over it, and I'm just not gonna mess with that. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. This is just fun to do. Whee! And it also clears the way just a little bit more. Alright. North might not have been the way to go in this instance. But we can make things happen. I think I continued too far north. Regardless. It explodes because it's a explosive lava block. There are lesser versions of it in the stone area that don't glow as much, but basically if you hit a block and there's this little flash and it starts flashing red and goes ting ting, get away from it. It's about to clear a lot of space real fast, and if you get caught in the blast, you will be hurt. These ones explode a lot faster than the ones in the stone area. It is a lot of fun. It is extremely satisfying. No, 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 you leave off. These stupid things explode too. Okay, so I have definitely veered too far. Oh, I'm not too far north, actually. I just need to go due east now. Or at least as due as I can. Stop shooting at me! I want the pretty potted plume trees, thank you. I will put them in a nice place. Okay, let's see. I don't think there's anything I'm really missing out on down here. Ah, there was stuff that I killed in here and I wasn't able to pick up because it was full. Galaxite Sledgehammer. If I was a melee build who was into big heavy hammers, I would be so happy. But no, I'm a mage, so the Sledgehammer might go in the museum at best. I really need to expand on the museum. It's very neglected and has less space than I really need. As I have discovered. Okay. Let's see. How far am I off course? Probably very, because I've had to wiggle around a bit. I have not been going due east. I have been going north and south. Leave me alone. Smack. Where am I? Nope, can't check there. Might be able to check here. Where am I? Oh, I overshot it. Okay. It must be a very little place. Right here. Right here, right here. Okay. Can I break this? Very slowly. Yes. I will take it. Absolutely, I will take it. Oh, my pickaxe is going to need further repair at some point. My, my durability increases running out on it. Well, plenty of XP at least. Alright, the radiation crystals are a problem. I think that's water up there, though, so I'm gonna have to blast my way through the radiation crystal somehow without taking too much damage from it. I think I've got a way to do that. Okay. So I've got some explosives that might be able to help. I've got my, my obliteration ray. I think that's gonna be my main thing. I'll try the large bomb, but I don't think it's gonna be powerful enough. This is very high level stuff. Ooh, it actually worked on that. Okay. I'm taking no radiation. You get destroyed. No, it didn't destroy it. Alright. Well, At the very least, the large bombs are helping me get a lot more, stuff. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put my watering can away when I did gardening. I've been carrying it uselessly this whole time. Oh well. Obliteration ray. That works. And with that, I think I'm just going to use a whole bunch of large bombs in the area because, why not? It's going to go much faster this way. Just kind of, zip back and forth. I get a whole bunch of crystals. Whee! I never use bombs anyway. Might as well use them here. Heck yeah. I like the crystal blocks. They are so pretty. Okay. So, with that, I need, bucket. And, to not be attacked. Thank you very much. Okay. There we go. Well. Feels productive. Thing is, do I want to keep exploring out that direction just in case? I'm not gonna find the passage. I'm not gonna find the final biome. I'm not. That's probably like way out here or something. But I kind of wanna. I can teleport back. It's not gonna take much. I just gotta book it. That's all. Oh hey, more crystal walls. And more things chasing me. I'm gonna be running in circles for a little bit, just until they cool it or get destroyed. Thank you. Well, that didn't do it. It wasn't close enough. Oh well. It's gonna do a little exploding. Alright, that works. I think it's time to make use of some bombs. To a much greater degree than I usually do. Boom. Just blast our way through. Why not? I've got 149 of these. What is gonna stop me? Potentially many things. Don't assume that I am tempting fate. Alright, let's see. We've gone straight through into a bit of desert again. This was just a brief block. Just widening the passage a bit. You know what? I'm gonna put some here because I want more of the ore. I need all the solarite that I can get. Thank you very much. Another little known use for bombs, you can till with them. All this spot that's all sparkly and star-like, that is tilled crystal. And it's caused by bombs. Not recommended, but technically possible. Okay, let's see. What have I got out here? If I just kind of keep heading... Oh, look, more. If I just keep heading this way, how far can I get? All things considered. Hey, more crops. And also something I'm going to have to use the obliteration ray on. Honestly, I don't think I crafted any of these bombs. I just found them. But no, the low-level bombs at the very least are not difficult to craft. God, that's a lot of radiation crystals. Okay, obliteration ray time. You can stand just far enough away that the radiation crystal doesn't hurt you. And still obliterate it, but there's a fine line. But yeah, I've not really crafted any bombs. I've just kind of discovered them. Just as like enemy drops, things like that. Okay, here's a fine one because I need to bugger. I need more space. Low-level bombs basically just take bomb peppers among, I think, a couple other ingredients. But pretty simple ones to find or to make. The high-level bombs, unfortunately, require something new they've added that's like explosive dung or something like that from certain animals or creatures. And I have found so far, I think, one such thing. So while I wouldn't say it's like rare, but... Oh yeah, no, they're just very easy to find in certain enemy areas with certain enemies. Or in chests or things like that. Pure dumb luck. At least on my part. Okay. It's all done. I'm just going deeper and deeper into this, this region. I don't really need to, but I'm doing it anyway. I want to... Okay. Fun fact, the radiation crystals can be used to make, things that help you find other bosses. Oh, okay. Okay. My inventory is definitely too full. I'm not picking up most of these, like, crystal-y bits. Bugger. Go away. Crystal bone. Oh, stationary drill. Okay, that's a big node. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. I like the music in here. Honestly, stationary drills are something else that I really need to actually use more of, and make more of, and everything. I just never get around to it, or think of it, or remember where the big stationary drill nodes are. I think I've got a couple set up in the world, and, I have not visited them in, forever. Oh, jeez! Oh, God, no. I was like, huh, so pretty, I should bring my boat up here, and then suddenly, thing. Didn't like that. It is pretty, though. Just broadly speaking. That, however, is a problem. Oh, you can get exploded. Inconvenient, inconsiderate. Okay, good, finally. I am glad to have a little combat pet. Because I am not necessarily great at the whole direct combat thing in these games. Oh yeah. The area itself is so beautiful. I love this. I like the blue, crystal, starry, sparkly, general glowy aesthetic. Maybe this is what I should use, if I ever redecorate around the central hub area. Maybe I should just replace all the ground stuff with these crystals. Goodness knows that I'm getting a ton of these. Maybe? Like, there's two ways it can go with something this glowy and sparkly. Either it's going to taste like the most refreshing, magical thing you've ever had, or it's going to taste like chemicals. And unfortunately, I can see either thing being the case. Okay. I've gone about as far as, you probably go there if you drink it, yeah. I've gone about as far as I've gone before, so let's see how much further, if any. Okay. Let's keep going. I don't have a full inventory of these blocks yet, so the stack can continue. Okay. Kind of keep widening stuff out. Goodness knows I could use all the ore I can get as well. Alright. Another radiation crystal down there, and also a little robot thing. That's another thing. This area seems to be home of little glowy robots. There's implications of, like, either advanced technology or life or something like that in this area. But, like, in a Remnants kind of way. Woo! Lasers. No match for a cat with a fire tail, though. Alright, I'm gonna need my obliteration ray. That's another radiation crystal. Oh, heck yeah, crops. Stupid little thing. Whee! Okay, I need to drink a potion at this point, because I am not going to take any more risks on that. Oh. Have I found? Have I found new area? Oh. My mining damage is too low. I can't get past it! Okay, I need a solarite pickaxe. I need the solarite stuff. That's the only way through. But I have found where the barrier is. I found it. I know how far I need to go. Very. Oh god. Okay. It's time to head back. Frankly, I could probably just teleport back, but I want more ore and stuff, so... Huh! There's a spiky mace thing that I can't pick up because my inventory is too full. I'm gonna have to come back here at some point. For right now, though... For right now... We have technically achieved enough stuff to complete other fish pond, which really just leaves the one blank space left that I have to leave intentionally until I can actually get through that particular material for the wall. I'm just trying to widen my, make my return trip easier. Ah, there's a chasm there. It's not gonna get much easier than this. Alright. Yeah, the chasm just continues down here. I had hoped that it would just end, but no, it continues. Well, I think I've probably already made it easy enough, all things considered. Okay. Yeah, this looks decent. This looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and get my teleporter stone up and head back. The progress is indeed happening. That being said, I absolutely need to get another of those crystal trees. Okay. Okay, first things first. First things first, I've got too much stuff in my inventory to easily switch things around. I need to put some things away. So, first, stuff goes away. Second, I've got some seeds to put away and some to plant. Crops to put away. Bombs. Okay. Suspended butterfly and crystal bone. Huh. Alright. Okay, so what I need to do, I've got Pandorium ore that is even higher level than what I should be using, but right now I need to get the solarite up. So, let's put that away. I need my crystal blocks up here so that I can use them. I need to put that away. That's fine. Throwing daggers I don't need. Galaxite sledgehammer is pretty and all, but okay. Okay. I'll put that in museum area just in case. I don't remember if I have one. I need to first visit my crops area. And look at that, they're already grown. Including these. Cool. Okay. I guess I'm keeping this on for right now anyway. So I've got way more Lunicorn. Look at this, I can do 10. Cool. Okay. Sunrise. No, didn't want to drop it. Put it back, put it back. There we go. I love how much they glow. I love how much they glow. They're really, really nice. There's the Pafungi I'm not gonna care about right now, because I've got other things to do. More gardening will happen at another point. Right now, bum, 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 bum. Okay. One of those guys again. I really gotta get my, my creature farming stuff together as well. Okay. Don't need anything there. I need to put stuff away up here. And also, nom, 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 nom. Okay. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay. Heck it, I'm gonna put the Galaxite sledgehammer there for right now. It is not thematically consistent, but it's there. I really gotta redo this whole thing. It's so small. It's I had such modest plans for it, but there was too much to collect, see, and display potentially, even if you're picky about it. Crystal, crystal. Let's put the crystal blocks down here. Boom, dum, da, and D. And then last but not least, in fact, the whole point of this, yes. Heck yeah! It glows, and I'm very pleased with that. Alright, so just for funsies, I did pick up a couple of, these. There's better ways to decorate, but those are here now. Okay. You know what? I think this requires a little bit of a test run. Let's go ahead and see what I pull out of lava. This thing is apparently supposed to withstand heat, so it's gotta pull something up. A bright lava eater. I can guess what that does. fusion alloy. And the plants are from the desert. They're fine. They like the dry heat. Besides, this is clearly like fantasy lava, which burns at a much lower temperature because we're allowed to stand next to it and even cross bridges over it. That's how fantasy lava works. It's not like real life lava. Okay, Galaxy War. Yep. So, verdant dragonfish. Bright lava eater. Okay. Okay. And fusion alloy, which is just a valuable, it's not an actual thing I can use. Cool. Looks like a failed experiment to create a new type of alloy. It is too hard to be usable in any way. Now, quick test run of the crystal. Look at those ripples. The water effects in this game are beautiful. Hey, sunrise seed. I've got plenty of those. I mean, I'll always take more. I need them to fill out that plot. Scrap parts. Okay. Okay. Give me a fish. I want to see what kind of fish there are in this. I just keep getting seeds. I wonder if the fish get more difficult. There we go. Jasper anglefish. Look at that. That looks like a little gemstone. Sun goldenfish seem to have a normal body once, but the water of the shimmering frontier corrupted it to be crystalline through and through. Neat. A catalyst gemstone. I'm assuming that's valuable. A barrel anglefish. Okay, all of these can be cooked and eaten. Are the crystalline fish crunchy? Do they soften when cooked? Okay, fantasy world building thing. You've got an area where... Oh, cool, crystal kelp. You've got an area where living creatures can be made of crystal. Now, they're still living, and they're still creatures. And in this case, something like fish can be eaten, provided you cook them in some way first. God damn. How would you go about, like, world building that? Like, should they be crunchy? Is that just a feature? Clearly they're going to be soft enough to eat and digest and everything. Not going to break anybody's teeth, at least if they're properly prepared. I'd be willing to do a world building thing where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, you try to eat this raw, you try to sushi this, you're going to need some new teeth. Like, this stuff has to be, has to be processed in some way. The real question then becomes, processed in what way? And what are the effects and all that? And it is a wide open world. Crunch fish for rock dwarves, yes. Yeah, you're right. You're right. The sushi effect would work for rock dwarves, maybe rock trolls, something like that. Humans are the ones that are clearly missing out. What do you mean, giant germ? Is that a valuable? How's a giant germ a valuable? I mean, I'm fishing from the mold pond, I know, but... Mold shell. I've got the feeling I'm fishing up quite a few valuables. Mold shark. Tasty. Oh, rotfish. Oh man, I thought mold shark sounded tasty. Rotfish, even better. Alright, let's see. Rotfish, if you eat it raw, you just get minus 22 health. No, there's something else that you can eat in minus health. Mold shark. You get health every second. Okay. Listening deep stalker, splendid deep stalker. Okay, okay. There's the mold shell. Giant germ, a big bacterium wiggling around in your hand. Fascinating and gross at the same time. Thank you. Okay. Crystal kelp, that's for my critter. Okay. I feel like achievements have been made, and it's time to see what hatches. Okay, what do we get from the cracked fuzzy egg? A Ferromoth! Aww. It's a support for your range damage character. Like, which is not me, but I love the little moths anyway. Look at that. It's so cute. It's ridiculous. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, I've got other things that I need to do. I need to transport something. I need to remember... Do I craft it here? I think I might. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. It's not this. I swear there's like a cattle transport crate thing that you can make, but it was fairly low level. Livestock workbench. That's what it was. It's at a livestock workbench. Now I need to remember where I put my livestock workbench. It's in my house. It's one of those things that I never use because it's just not necessary. There we go. Cattle transport box. Okay. Can only be used once. That's all I need. 2 tin, 3 iron, 6 plank. Okay. I need to bring a turtle over, basically. Because it is not convenient having him be so far away. So, to that end. Time to zippity up and over. All my crops are coming in great. I need to plant the more seeds that I got. Yeah, I bet you didn't know this was actually a farming sim game. This is Stardew Valley, but underground. Like, don't worry about the lack of NPCs. I've given all the NPCs that there are houses, or at least all the ones I've come across. Okay, here we go. So... Dang it, went the wrong way. Alright. First of all, problems. God, they're everywhere. Alright, Shelbert. We're getting out of here. It has not really been worth having you here. Shelbert. Thank you. That's a good Shelly. Okay. Oh, you silly little crab. Okay. Back in here. I need to catch a bunch more bugs for some of my other critter stuff. Let's see. I know I've got one that eats crops. Shelbert eats kelp. Is it one or two that eat bugs that I have right now? Genuinely, I'm not sure. Regardless. Boom! Come here, guys. Hungry for small insects. You're okay, you're okay. I just need you guys to step away from the bit of fence that I'm gonna have to break in order to expand the feeding trough area. Hey, you're not gonna. Okay. Hello, Shelbert. Okay. Feeding tray. I need to do a 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright. Throw the kelp in there. Okay. Need to put the crystal kelp in there too. That works. Okay. I need to find a whole bunch of small insects now. And in order to do that, I need my net, which I think I threw in here just for safekeeping. Yes, I did. Alright. Broadly speaking, worms work well. So, let's go catching earthworms. They are everywhere out here. Really, I gotta go and catch bugs just everywhere for the sake of completion. And curiosity. Any more earthwormies? Yes, right here. Another one. Oh, got a glow bug. Whoops. I don't necessarily want to catch glow bugs, so you can go back up here. Alright, let's see. Nope, that didn't work. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. I squished it! Okay. So that's at least something to tide them over for now, but I'm gonna definitely have to focus on getting way more bugs in the future. Okay. Bugs, crops, and something, kelp, and I think there might have been something else, but I don't remember what it was. Maybe it's two that eat bugs. Ah, squished it. Okay. Okay. So, the only other goal I really had for this was, setting up an actual, like, critter farming area. A proper one that's not just a single block room for mushrooms right in the middle of my everything else. So I'm gonna have to figure out where I want that to be. And I'm gonna have to figure out what dimensions I need and what varieties I need and how to partition it. I'm gonna need fairly strong walls because there are some things that spawn in and can break through dirt very easily and will do it very readily. And I don't want to deal with that. I also gotta figure out what kind of floor things there are. So, there's stone moss, lush moss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 so far. Yeah, 10 so far. I don't know how you get the lava slimes because I haven't come across any slime puddles left by them yet. I could put all the slimes in kind of the same general area. I don't know if ground acid slime actually makes, I don't think that those are acid things. I could put the slimes in the same general area, though, and the mosses. Honestly, I could mix it all together in some ways and just kind of go, okay, have at it. I'd say the greatest danger with the slimes is trying to walk across it and get to stuff, so I'm gonna have to leave paths. Okay. Okay. So the really important thing, I think, is going to be what kind of walls. I could do it all in dark stone blocks, honestly. I don't have a lot of them, but honestly, regular stone might be better. It's just a question of whether things can break through it. And I don't have a lot of specialty blocks, so stone might be the way to go. Okay. Let's see. Where shall I put my, my farming creatures area? Ha ha ha. I've got my fish farm here. I've got my crop farm here. That's museum. That's nothing. I can't go into my train track areas without disrupting them, so I think I'm gonna have to go southward. I think that this region right down here might just be my, my creature farming area. Yeah, that might be the way to go. I could just kind of nestle it south of and to the side of the fish farm. And that should work. So, I think it's time to go and make some creature farm stuff. I'm gonna need a bunch of spike traps as well, but for right now, the thing that I gotta do is plot out my space and make sure that it is all set. I don't need anything fancy per se. I can kind of separate it out into rooms if I really want to and just, you know, make this the mushroom room, this is the slime room A, B, C, maybe D. Though if I do that, I want it to be expandable. I want it to be something that I can go into in the future, and I can go, okay, I need to add space to this. Okay, and I can make this an entrance, frankly. It's not bad to have multiple options. Okay. So, entryway is fine. I'm gonna have to, probably move and replace that. Whoops. I'm gonna have to move and replace that, torch. Okay. Okay. So, let's make these into little blocks. Okay. Okay. 2 entrances, and then space below. I've got kind of a north-south run going on there, so probably I want there to be a central hallway that goes up and down. And enough space to maneuver if need be. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to fill in this pond, so, it's gonna be a lot of dirt blocks. Right. Let's get the dirt up there. And then let's go. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Hey, got a copper chest. Those are not very valuable anymore, but I'll take it. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna have a first area here. Let's see. That seems pretty wide enough. And then we're gonna have a bit of a gate situation. Bum bum. Oops. Didn't mean to put that there. Break. Okay. So. I'm gonna have to definitely get some lighting in here for sure. We can probably just start with some basic torches. That is just fine. Nothing wrong with some basic wall torches. They illuminate. They help a lot. Boom. 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 Okay. Okay. We've got a direction. Alright, so I just need to put down my fences, gates, a couple of doors, and the first layer of spike traps. After that, let's just kind of continue. Now, I don't know if a certain kind of ground is at all required for dealing with things. You know, for getting moss down and everything. I am not actually certain. It's possible. If that's the case, then I'm gonna have to be making these things kind of biome specific in terms of ground. Okay. One, two, three. That'll do. Okay. So there's 5 to start with, and honestly, at this point, I should have been creating like side tunnels, side passages in order to go other places. So before I go too much further, I am going to do that. I am going to kind of tear out some of what I've been working on assumption-wise, because I'd like to be able to branch in multiple directions if I do this. Frankly, I'm probably making these too big already. I need to size this down. Okay. So, redo, redo, redo. Rethinking! Do this the smart way. Not the ridiculous way. Alright. So, assuming that I only need a little bit of space, I need a 1, 2, 3 gate just for ease of being able to see in, shoot in if need be, and do anything like that. Then I should just be able to, bum 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 bum. Okay. Okay, that looks a lot more reasonable as far as a space for critter farming goes. So, got that. After that, oh, pop up telling me I'm hungry. After that, let's see. I should kind of leave a passage open for the sake of, you know, if I want to expand in different directions. That being said, I can't expand there yet, so, whoops, not what I intended to do. So, I think to that end, there's going to be a 4-block area. Bum, bum. And then I will have side passages open, because that leaves me a little bit of room beneath the fish farm. Oops. Nope. Okay. Okay. And now there will be a hallway. I'll make it 3 wide just for comfort's sake. Technically, I only need 1, but... eh. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 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 Alright, need a whole bunch of probably stone fences, gates, and doors. And I know I've got some of them in here. Stone fence, stone gates, I need more of them. No stone doors, but that is rectifiable. Wrong thing. There we go. Okay. Give me stone. Okay. I need 2 stone doors for those. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far. So 3 more gates. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. Technically I've got enough stone fences for this at least. Okay. I'm gonna need a ton of spike traps. I'm gonna need an absolute ton of spike traps. And I might want them a bit stronger than some others that I have so far. Okay. Galaxite trap. Okay, burn damage. Turret. Okay. No, I think I'm okay as far as that goes. Slit floor, no. What's the next best spiky traps that I can put down? Could swear. Okay, is it just here? 51 to 61 damage. It's going to take a while for certain enemies. They get tougher and tougher. However, is that the best that I can get before it gets to the big, expensive Galaxite trap? Because I don't have that much Magma Slime. You know what? I'm going to go in more or less level order. So, you know what? The basic spike traps will be okay for right now. I'm just going to make a whole bunch. They only take tin bars. I should make more tin. Okay, good enough for now. Right. So the next thing I need to do, frankly, is get rid of this thing. Alright, and then I need to break this, because this has outlived its usefulness. And it is time to move everything. Okay. Brown Easter egg. Nice. I need more. Okay. Go ahead and pick up that. Pick up that. There we go. Okay. Unfortunately, that means that certain things are just kind of out in the middle of everything right now, but that's going to be taken care of later, and I'm not going to worry about it for the moment. Okay. So, Lowest level things. Oh god, I've got a full inventory again. Fungal soil. Definitely. Got more spike traps I'm going to take. Poison spike traps. Okay. Reacts to anyone stepping on it, so unfortunately that one hits me as well. Anyone. Yeah, okay, these were from the terrible maze dungeon, and they were awful, and they hit me too, so I don't want to do those. The wooden ones are not going to help me in this case too much. Okay. Alright. Tall meadow grass, short meadow grass, those can go in there. I do not need a shroom cap. It just keeps happening. Thank you. It's gotten to be a bit of a mess. Alright. So, where the blazes did I decide to put the Easter egg? I did it just earlier. Just earlier today. There it is. I knew it was in one of the side things that I didn't have a lot in, but... Oh, this is gonna be fun. The fungi. Seeds. Don't need those. Frankly, I'm gonna put the wood fence stuff away. Gotta try painting those at some point. Okay. Seed, seed, seed. Food, food, food. Eventually. Doubling dirt block. Necessarily need those. Alright. First areas are going to be mushroom. They are going to be... I'm just going to dump the whole thing in there and I'll just put it back. Ground slime, basic, orange. After that, it was clay, which will include chrysalis. And probably the ground acid, though I'm not quite sure if it... No, I don't think there's acid slimes, is the thing. So that's not going to work. And then it comes to stone. Stone Lush Valley. Honestly, I kind of want to put the slimes together to some extent, so... Okay, hold on. Alright. I'm going to do the 3 slimes down one side. On the other, I'm going to have mushrooms, and I'm going to start on the moss things, so I'm going to do those. And those are kind of some of the lowest level things. So, let's go and see about this. Right. I need fences first of all, and gates. So, stone fence, stone fence. Okay, and then gates. Oops, there we go. Alright. After that, I need to put down the actual ground cover things and also spikes. So, to that end, fungal soil. Spike traps. I'm pretty sure you can just cover the entire area in spike traps, however, that will inhibit the growth of mushrooms in this case. So I am just going to ring it, and maybe one in the center for, some in the center for good measure. Alright. So there's that. After that, let's get to the slime side of things. So, first of all, ground slime. Spike traps. Alright. Pretty sure I don't need anything to actually grow in here, but whatever. We'll just keep the same pattern. Yeah, there is definitely something to be said about, but I could make this look so neat. And it's constant. You can always make it look so neat. Yes, yes. Like, I do like the whole, I do like it when something is beautifully asymmetrical, if that makes sense, but also, when it's grid-based like this, the symmetry becomes so easy, right? And for me, there's just enough draw to other elements of the game that I'm like, okay, even if I take forever just building up this really pretty base area and stuff, I still also want to go and see more stuff out there and whoops, go places, do things. There we go. Just a little bit. Okay, I've got my slime set up. I really hope that these work. Clay moss time. I don't have a lot of this. I kind of stopped collecting it. I started throwing it away because I just didn't want to deal with the little clay mosslings. Oh well. I say clay mosslings, I meant cavelings, but the thing was in my head. Alright, there we go. There we go. Last one for now. Still plenty more to do, but I've left space to grow. And it doesn't have to all be done today. Oh no, I'm out of spike traps. Oh, I gotta go make more. Okay. Okay, time to go make more real quick. So let's see how this goes. Alright, spiky. Let's do this. I'm gonna make just a whole bunch and save some for later. Ooh, I seem to be running out of tin. Is it time to make more heckin' tin? I'm out of tin ore. Alright, well. Good enough a reason as any to explore the area and searching for eggs and also ore. But again, that's another time. Okay. Alright, here's hoping this works. If I'm really lucky, it'll work and give me Easter eggs. Alright, let's put that away and that away. And let's put all of this away. Let's see. More of that. Okay, yeah, that looks like... There we go. That looks like pretty much everything. I've got to use my solarite ore over here. Thank you. Alright, seeds to put away, foods to put away, fishes, valuables to sell. Nice. Okay. Oh, what am I going to do with this space now? Make it something pretty, probably, but I don't know what, and that's not for right now to decide. Okay, so I've got a whole bunch of fish now that are new, and also My organization is non-existent at this point in this part of the game because I've got way too many food items and way too many ingredient items, and it's ridiculous. I cannot keep them all separated. Okay. I feel like progress has been made here. We've got a big, lovely fish pond area, such as I can actually have in the game because certain things are region locked because they use regular water. Ooh, there's bubbles. I've got a potentially useful monster farming area. We'll have to see how that goes. It could end up being a terrible thing where I can't run down without getting hit by spears. My farm is expanding, my museum needs much attention. I desperately want to pretty up and decorate this a little bit more. And God, I need to find some Easter eggs, but that is a whole other can of worms. And not something to be concerned with right now. Alright. So, I think that's good enough for time being. I've got other things to do, and I'm sure other people do as well. So, I'm gonna leave this here. Thank you for hanging out, and thanks for chatting along the way. I will not be on next week because there's something else going on and I am not going to have time in the day to stream anything. But the week after is Easter. We'll see if I'm able to do an Easter stream or if anybody's interested. I know that people have a lot going on. So, we'll see. Maybe that one's going to be a week off too. Figure it as we go along. Regardless, whether it's in 2 weeks or 3 at this point, I'll be back another time. Maybe some more Core Keeper, maybe something else. We'll see how it goes. Thanks. Have a good one, and bye.